change in the big blue room?
Why are you here? Why are you even here? Why are you in my locker room? Why are you here?
Because you got plenty of space. That's why I'm in your locker room. Just you in here moping all day. I mean, Angel Camacho's over there packing away tacos, stinking up the place. I can't go into the Impact Elite office. Not that I want to. It used to be my office. You remember that, right? My breath is awful.
You don't say.
We got any water?
Not for you.
A lot of toothpaste. Completely out of toothpaste.
Imagine that. What'd you use it on?
My teeth, duh. Hey, good match last week.
Yeah.
I felt this connection between us. I felt this solidarity between us, and we beat the Convict. We beat Johnny Z. We were victorious, and you know what? I mean, we can go on to redemption. We can. Half the fans on this side are going to be like going Double D, and these guys are going to be going Brandon Bishop, and then Double D, and then Brandon Bishop. We can have ourselves one hell of a match of the year candidate. I can't wait, to be honest with you.
I can't wait either. Because that's gonna be the night that I finally get to shut you up. I get to take this phaser right here that I call, and I get to break your jaw. And you won't even be able to talk anymore. Maybe we can wire it shut, and then we can rid the world of Brandon Bishop's voice. Wouldn't that be great?
Why are you such an angry little boy? Why? I mean, we're coming off of a great victory between the two of us. Here's the thing, man. You seem to have these connection issues, these ghosts from the past that keep haunting you. Johnny Z turned on me, Erica hit me in the nuts. Jermaine turned on me, this guy turned on me, blah, 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 blah.
It's simply reminding you that I've got my eyes forward, okay? I don't let you come behind my back and back me. I'm not gonna let you stab me in the back. I'm letting you know.
Why am I
I'm not gonna let you
back?
do what they all did before. I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm ready to move on and move forward.
Those guys were your friends. Those guys were your trusted compadres. I'm not your friend. I would look horrible in that shirt. Yellow does nothing for me.
You don't deserve to wear this
Of
shirt.
course I don't deserve it. I wouldn't spend $15 on it anyway, but I'm just saying, those guys were your friends. Those guys had their arms around you. They smiled with you. You guys went to Tupperware parties together. That's not me. I'm just trying to get changed.
You're trying to get changed?
I just want to put my stuff on. Go out there.
Well, then as far as, hey, let's be friends, let's do all this crap, yeah, you're right. Let's not.
How can I stab you in the back if I've never let you?
Let's not even be mutual. Let's not be anything other than enemies. And while you're on that subject, why don't you go ahead and get out of my locker room and go force yourself. Go.
So I can't change in here?
No, go. Not the locker room you're looking for.
Apparently not. Well, I'll see you at Redemption, and I'm gonna beat your ass.
I'm gonna cripple you, old man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your weekly dose of adrenaline. Welcome to IZW here on GFL.TV. My name is CM Burnham. I will be your host for the next 2 hours. And you saw right there in our opening segment a verbal confrontation between Brandon Bishop and Double D. Some issues definitely left over from last week as they were victorious in their tag team match. But they're building towards redemption. And right now, it appears we're not going to wait to start the action as the music of Impact Elite hits. And I believe we're going to have some comments.
Ladies and gentlemen, Madam Co-Commissioner Erica!
Madam Commissioner Erica making her way down to the ring. Last week, she promised the possibility that she might grant a match for her tiara, for her position as Queen of IZW. She might grant that to the winner of the Angel Blue Miss Dyslexia match. Well, Angel Blue was victorious in that match, but we still don't know if Erica's going to follow through with that match. addressing that as she steps into the ring. And I'm sure she has some other things for the assembled masses that she's begging for some from. Erica standing in the ring, waiting to address us.
I cannot believe the disrespect in this room right now. I demand this side of the crowd say, thank you, Erica. How dare you, you stupid people. I'm gonna go to this side. I demand all of you to say, thank you, Erica. You're just as stupid as they are. This side. Thank you, Erica.
Well, it appears to be a unanimous decision. The crowd here at the Impact Arena.
Each and every one of you should be saying, thank you, Erica. As you all know, last week I placed Miss Dyslexia and Angel Blue in a #1 contenders match for my tiara. Now you all witnessed Angel Blue emerging as the victor of that match. And being a woman of my word, don't laugh, I'm a woman of my word.
Words are usually pretty harsh.
I have decided that I have much more important things to do at Redemption than stepping in the ring with Angel Blue.
Well, no big surprise there, once again.
So obviously that match is not going to happen.
Not America refusing to set foot into the ring with competition.
I am not a chicken. You have... At Redemption, I have to worry about what wrestling should be. Retaining their IZW Tag Team Championships.
They will be defending the belt.
I have to focus on the savior of wrestling, the natural born leader Johnny Z, defending his IZW championship. I can't be out here dealing with a rat-faced peasant. I have much more important things to do.
Well, maybe now we'll get some common sense in the ring, because here comes the other co-commissioner, the #1, Sean McHale, making his way down to the ring. He is one of only a couple of people who have the ability to outpower Erica when it comes to these type of executive decisions. We'll have to see what Sean McHale has to say when he makes it in. I know that he would love to see Erica step in the ring with Angel Blue to defend her tiara. Sean McHale with his wonderful music, beautiful music by Wesley Bradfield.
How dare you come out here and interrupt me?
Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. So, you're too busy. Redemption, right? You said you was too busy, right?
Yes. I have things to worry about. I have to make sure that I'm at the top of my game.
So you're too busy at Redemption?
Yes.
Well, let me just put it this way to you, plain and simple. If you thought you were busy then, you're gonna be really busy now. Because September 14th at Redemption, you're putting that tiara on the line against Angel Blue.
Well, thank you, Mr. McHale, for bringing the fans a match that they actually do want to see.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Fine. Whatever. I am an elite athlete. I raise expectations. I'll show you all that I can defeat Angel Blue that quick and still move on to important things.
She's also got horrible breath. She also dresses like a floozy. Yeah.
Points for Sean McHale.
No, yeah, you do the best you can with what you got. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, though. It's all right, I'm sure somebody thinks you're attractive. Not me. Not me.
Everybody thinks I'm attractive. You all think I'm attractive.
Well, apparently the fans here at the Impact Arena not quite in accordance with Madam Erica's beliefs.
Yeah, you know what? It's all a matter of opinion. It's all a matter of opinion. There's a lot of opinions of it. There's a lot of them. Anyway, you know what? I just want you to have a good night. You know what? Don't worry about redemption. Okay? Don't worry about it. I did fail to mention one thing. You and Angel Blue are going to compete in a dog collar match.
Whoa!
No,
serious?
we are competing in a dog collar match.
It's for the TR, and you know what? Hey, good luck. Good luck, Queenie. Good luck.
Well, that is a massive announcement from Co-Commissioner Sean McHale as Erica is forced to defend her tiara against Angel Blue in a dog collar match. I have been around professional wrestling in this area ever since 1999. I have never seen a women's dog collar match before. And that is a massive achievement for the number one, Sean McHale, to sign that, get that put into place for redemption on September 14th, along with all the other big-time matches we already have set for that night. Johnny Z versus Damon Windor for the IZW Championship. One Wrestling should be defending their tag team championship. And Erica versus Angel Blue. Dog collar chain match. First time ever in IZW. First time ever in this state. I am so glad I am out here at the announcement that I am not going to be back anywhere near the offices of their queen and Madam Commissioner Erica, because I think there's going to be some redecorating done and it's not going to be pretty. But there's no escaping it.
Our feet on the loaded bridges when mortals roam. And we, like gods, float above it all. Team Bull, the brass bull, the bronze bull. When we sit on the precipice of redemption, where we will once and for all gain IZW Tag Team Championships. And there will be no question in the land who is the greatest team of them all.
Bronze Bull, I don't understand. I don't see how we're gonna...
What? You don't understand? You don't see how we're gonna... Let me explain something, Brad. We're floating on a freaking cloud right now above Mount Olympus. You're questioning what's gonna happen. Look, at Redemption, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna win the tag team titles because we're Team Bull. How can you question that? And then tonight we have matches too. Tonight you're taking on Jermaine Johnson and you're gonna run right through him and give him a taste of what Redemption is gonna be like. And I have Jordan Jacobs. And I'm gonna do the very same thing to him. I'm gonna remind him and everyone else, well, I'm the bronze. What do you mean you don't understand? You just don't think. What is that kind of talk?
Bronze Bull, I have no doubt that we are going to win at Redemption. We are gonna become the new IZW Tag Team Champions. I don't understand, and how are we going to celebrate when when we win those tag team titles. I mean, we're already floating on a fabulous cloud, high above Mount Olympus. Bronze Bull, how are we gonna celebrate?
How are we gonna celebrate? I tell you how we're gonna. That's a very good point, Bobby. We are floating on a freaking cloud. How are we gonna top that? Guys, you know what? Good. Leave that to me. Tonight, we focus on running through Jordan Jacobs and Jermaine Johnson on our way to redemption, where we win the Orange Tag Team titles. How are we gonna celebrate that? We'll figure it out. We're Team Bull. We're gonna figure that one out. Yeah, tonight though, okay? And I'll figure out how we're gonna celebrate. Very good, very astute. That's why you're my man, Bobby.
Gods have spoken.
The gods.
Fans right there, you see, you can submit your suggestions for how Team Bull should celebrate their victory at Redemption over what wrestling should be for the IZW Tag Team Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first from Bat Street, Badax GA, the baddest street in the whole USA, CEO of the OSA, Bad Brad Michael!
Submit those suggestions for the celebration on Twitter, and I'll have those addresses for you again later in the show. Speaking of Twitter and Facebook, follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/IZWWorld, or at twitter.com/IZWWorld. So this match announced our opening contest. Bad Brad Michaels, the Hall of Famer, taking on Double D in a massive epic matchup.
And his opponent, he is the captain of the Force, Double D!
Saw Double D earlier in a verbal disagreement with Brandon Bishop backstage. I wonder if his focus is 100% on this match right now, or if he is simply looking forward to September 14th at Redemption, when he can get his hands on Brandon Bishop in that ring and prove which of the two of them is the better athlete. Right now, though, he needs to be 100% focused on Bad Brad Michaels. The man who put out Randy Price may have possibly ended Randy Price's career after 2 Piledrivers on the concrete floor. We have not heard from Randy Price since the last pay-per-view. We are certainly very concerned about his health and the lack of updates thereof. Right now, though, we look forward to this one-on-one competition. Two former Impact Division champions stepping into the ring here. Michael's also a 3-time IZW Tag Team champion. He never grabbed that top title, though. Double D did. He is a former IZW champion. And Double D right now leading the fans and the chance to get underneath the skin of the old school assassin. Other chant, indicating support for himself, and the fans are definitely 100% behind the Denver, Colorado native, the captain of the Force. Now we break down into the actual wrestling itself as Brad Michaels walking on a wrist lock in the middle of the ring. Brad Michaels, one of the most cagey veterans in this sport. He's been around for such a long time, 15 years as a professional wrestler. He has done so much. Wrestling, managing, commentary. He's an all-around threat. And he's absolutely a threat to anyone he steps into the ring with. Michael's finding a way to reverse out of that wrist lock and maintaining control of Double D in the middle of that ring. D flipping over and nice armbar twist. Back to the wrist lock himself. Great display of scientific technical wrestling right here. I wonder how long this will actually last. Given that Brad Michaels is in the ring, I I don't really expect it to last very long. Michaels tried the same thing that Double D worked, and it just simply didn't accomplish the goal, at least not the way that Michaels wanted it to. D's focus has been 100% on that wrist. But you gotta wonder if his mental focus is on that wrist as well. Michaels backs D into the rope, taking a break from Michaels. And once again back to that wrist lock. Working that wrist, twisting it, taking Michaels over and down, and now cinching in an arm bar. You know Brandon Bishop has got to be watching this backstage. He's got to be scouting his opponent for redemption. And I wonder if he will make his presence known in the course of this match, or if he will be content to remain backstage and simply observe. Well, it appears that everything that Brad Michaels has attempted has not been particularly successful, and now he says to referee Mark Wilson, hey, you pulled my tights. I guess if you can't out-wrestle him, if you keep out-wrestling him, you keep out-cheating. Michaels trying for a low blow there, did not work. He catching that leg, holding it as a couple of shots there. Nice dragon screw, whip, leg screw. And a nice arm drag as well. Japanese arm drag this time. And Michaels just with nowhere to go as Double D is cutting him off in all corners, all places, and controlling this match. Once again, D focusing on that wrist. Michaels quickly to the ropes this time in an effort to break it down. Now with referee Mark Wilson getting in between. A cheap shot there by the old school assassin Brad Michaels, and this allows him to finally take control of this match. Not get a headlock, take it over. And this is old school wrestling from the old school assassin Brad Michaels. Nice pin attempt there by Double D, only good for two.
No. What do we say, D? We say, D.
Now D working on the legs, taking down Michaels, applying a head scissor leg with the legs. You control the head, you control the movement of the body. Michaels has got to escape that. That was the only opportunity he had, was to kick out of that. And he's taking over the side headlock once again in the middle of the ring. And D right back to the leg scissors. It has been hold and counter hold here from these two stars as they both work their way towards redemption September 14th. Now Brad Michaels. A couple of shots to the midsection and a nice headbutt. Staggers D back into the corner.
You want him out of the corner?
And just raking the face and the eyes across that top rope. As long as he breaks that by the count of 5, he's not going to risk disqualification. Michaels with a stomp to the neck. That's very significant. Working over that neck. Notice now, Michaels focusing on the neck. Could he possibly be looking to set Double D up to pile drive him and maybe put him out of professional wrestling like he did Randy Price? We know Brad Michaels has the most devastating pile driver in professional wrestling in here in IZW. We know he has put out many stars with him. Double D cannot risk a serious injury like that prior to redemption. He's got to avoid any and all workings on the neck. Nice spin wheel kick. Down goes Michaels. And a beautiful drop kick right underneath the chin of the old school assassin. There's 1, 2, and almost 3. corners. Is he going to go maybe up to the top rope? I believe he is. Trying to walk the top rope. Gets his balance. No! And Michaels using that leverage, simply yanking him down and impacting, well, a very sensitive area across that top rope, but it's still not enough to put him away for 3.
Michaels, get up. 1, 2, 3. Get off.
And a blatant choke right in front of Mark Wilson. And you can see in the eyes of Brad Michaels, he knows, he's watching, he knows that he's got that count, and he's going to exploit that count for as much as he possibly can. Forearm shivers in the corner, straight to the chin of Double D. Michaels then backs off. He goes for a kick to the midsection. Michaels too quick for him. Oh, but D using the other feet as well. Oh, there's the phaser. The knee shot right up to the face. Is that it? So close. So close from referee Mark Wilson. Double D trying to feed off of the energy of the crowd, trying to draw up some inspiration. Trying to figure out what it is he needs to do to put away the old school assassin. D now has the Hall of Famer backed into the corner, signals the crowd. There's a chop, knife edge chop right across the midsection. But I think Michaels caught him with a thumb to the eye. Difficult to see from the vantage point I had on the monitors. That's not difficult to see right there, though.
You want him out of the corner?
Michaels with a chop, returning the favor that D gave him just a couple of minutes ago. No, another one. You can feel that all the way up here in the announce booth. And a third, absolutely vicious from Bad Brad Michaels. Well, Michaels charges into the corner. He's able to evade that charge. And now, knees to the chin. Fans counting along. We're up to 9. I think this will be the exclamation point. That's 10. And D in for the cover. Goes to hook the leg, goes for the near side leg. That allowed Michaels to get the far leg across that rope and exert very little energy into breaking that pin. Michaels recovering very nicely and now grating the laces of the boot again across the back of the neck, focusing pressure. And that twisting, look at the torque on that neck. The neck is not supposed to bend that way. And it's all designed to soften up soften up that neck for a pile driver. I think he's going to go for it now. Michael signals says that is it as he tries to hoist D up. 2 attempts. D able to sweep the legs. Is he going to go? Is he going to try to catapult Michaels into the corner? And it's Michaels' head impacting that turnbuckle. Michaels' world is rocked right now from that impact. Double D now laying in the chops, calling for the crowd. And he feels it. He gave him 2. Because here we go, big force chop. Oh, Michaels ducks again. Michaels tagging him over and look at the leg. Bad Brad Michaels stealing of victory right there over Double D, putting his legs on the
Ladies
rope.
and gentlemen, your winner, Bad Brad Michael.
Well, I said that Michaels is the cageiest veteran that you have here in IZW, and he demonstrated it right there, using his knowledge to bring awareness and putting those legs on the ropes in order to gain just a little bit of leverage and hold down Double D to gain himself a tremendous victory. And you know that Brandon Bishop has got to be in the back. He's got to be enjoying this. Even though there's probably no love lost between him and Brad Michaels, he certainly enjoys seeing Double D not coming out victorious, just like he hopes Double D will not come out victorious at Redemption. Very distraught Double D, making his way around the ring. He gave it a great effort, but ultimately, the caginess of the veteran Brad Michaels, the Hall of Famer Brad Michaels, too much for the energetic captain of the force.
Championship match.
Being here or there, deserve is such a strong word, you know? It's been thrown around quite a bit. Been thrown around a lot yourself.
That's what I do.
Funny thing is, a lot of people want a shot at you.
Shot at me?
Yeah.
They don't fear me? No, people don't fear me?
Keep talking like that, maybe. I don't know. But look, you got like Montego Seeger wants you. Angel Camacho wants you. Trey Gallows, the Impact Division champion, wants you. So you know what?
After the beatings I gave them, they don't fear me?
No, man, they iced it. They're good. You pissed them off is what you did. But you know what I'm gonna do though? You put me kind of in a little pickle, a predicament, if you will. Because I got 3 guys who want a shot at you, and I got you wanting a shot at the Impact Division Championship. So, you know what? I'm gonna give you what you want. It's gonna be redemption. Redemption! Oh, you did. It's okay. Anyway. The Image of Wall, Kevin Morgan, versus the Impact Division champion, Drake Gallows. Whoa! That's right. Man, that's a big match. Yeah, man.
That's right.
Hey, yeah, that's a big. Oh, one more thing. And Angel Camacho. Yeah. All right, man. Oh, no. Montego Seeker will also be in that. It's going to be a fatal 4-way. Yeah. Good.
Well, fans, another tremendous match just announced there by co-commissioner number 1, Sean McHale. Fatal 4-way match. Drake Gallows defending the Impact Division Championship against Kevin Morgan, Angel Camacho, and Montego Seeker. That coming on September 14th as well. But right now, we have the first of 2 singles matches featuring...
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is the Brass Bull,
They will face off one-on-one, sort of a captain's match style series here. You saw there, as the graphic came up for the Brass Bull, you can submit, remember you can submit those suggestions for how Team Bull should celebrate their victory, the victory they believe they will make at Redemption. You can submit those victory suggestions to @thebrassbull_BS on Twitter. You can also send them to the Bronze Bull Twitter as well. That'll be up later. Bronze Bull now with a very stiff challenge ahead of him, as this is a rematch of sorts from Coronation. You get the two finalists for the Impact Player of the Year in the ring, one against each other again. Brass Bull in the ring waiting as we await the arrival of one half of the tag team champions.
Representing Impact Elite, he is one half of your IZW Tag Team Champions, larger than life, Jermaine Johnson!
Oh, excuse me, I couldn't read my format correctly. It's actually not a rematch from the Impact Player of the Year. This is Jermaine Johnson taking on the Brass Bull, Bobby Starr. There you see the very prestigious IZW Tag Team Championship around his waist. Reacquired that after forfeiting $5,000 at a pawn shop to get it back. My co-host DA and I are still kind of miffed that co-commissioner Sean McHale didn't tell us that was actually an option. We would have come up with $5,000 ourselves and we could be the tag team champions. Very confident, larger than life, Jermaine Johnson entering the ring. And showing off the tag team championship belt as he hands it out to Madam Commissioner Erica. Bell rings and we are off with this match. These one-on-one matches are a great way for members in a tag team situation to gain extra knowledge about the people that they are facing. Obviously, tag team strategy is one thing, but just knowing your opponents as you step into the ring with them, knowing some of their faults, some of their weaknesses, that's what both men are trying to accomplish here, and that is what Jordan Jacobs and the Bronze Bull will be attempting to accomplish later on in the show. Nice takedown there by Jermaine Johnson. That's one of the most frustrating things about him. He actually can wrestle, and wrestle very, very well. He just usually chooses not to. Well, Johnson believes himself to have this match 100% under control. I think maybe he needs to turn around right about now. There's a takedown by the Brass Bull. Ducks a clothesline. Another takedown. One more clothesline ducked, and again. It is all even right now. As the Brass Bull mockingly repeats the actions of larger-than-life Jermaine Johnson before taking him over in a side headlock.
That's what the gods have spoken, and that's what wrestling should be.
Bobby Starr having one of the best years of his career, showing tremendous improvement since the beginning of 2013, freeing himself from the influences of Impact Elite, forming an alliance with his idol, the Bronze Bull, and doing what he believed was does a great thing in capturing the IZW Tag Team Championship while disguised as members of the East-West Players. That, of course, that decision overturned, but they will get a legitimate shot. Team Bull, what wrestling should be, facing each other for the Tag Team Championship at Redemption, September 14th. Beautiful face buster right there by Jermaine Johnson as he goes in for a pin, but only good enough for two. That is the J Factor. That is one of his many signature moves. But it wasn't good enough to get him a victory this time.
She gonna need more of you. He gonna need more of you.
Jermaine now moving on his way up to the top rope, intercepted by the Brass Bull. Starr unable to ascend to the top. Oh, hell, he caught Jermaine coming down though. And a couple of atomic drops. One coming down, one from the ground. Bull signaling for the charge. Moves in, but nobody home. As Jermaine Johnson is able to move his way out, and now he picks up the wig of Bobby Starr. Yes, I did say wig for those of you who are new viewers to IZW here on GFL TV. And Mad America with a drive-by slap across the features of the bronze or the Brass Bull. Brutal kick to the back and then an enziguri. And Johnson taunts the crowd. That may be a mistake. You don't want to put a competitor the caliber of Bobby Starr. You don't want to give them the opportunity to wrestle too much. Right now, Johnson looking in, it looks like a modified form of a Shinigami. This is a submission hold, a sleeper of sorts. Desperation moves by the Brass Bull as he elbows his way out of it, comes off the rope, but Johnson's right there. Double fist across the throat and goes in for the pin. Hits Chance Snodgrass. Only two. And again, back to this submission sleeper hold. Applying pressure to the carotid artery. Starr needs to get to a vertical base in order to counter this move. He allows himself to be kept down with all that pressure applied by Jermaine Johnson. It will be lights out. No pun there, Jordan Jacobs. Lights out for Bobby Starr. And now Starr and Johnson trading blows, trading forearms in the middle. Johnson, a couple of kicks onto the side. But a spin wheel kick by Starr puts down one half of the tag team champions. There's a charge. And another one. Bobby Starr using his head. And he puts down, larger than life, Jermaine Johnson. Johnson now picking up Starr. Starr fights his way out. Blow to the back of the head. Blows across the back. Forearms across the back. And face first. No! I thought for sure that was it. Starr trying one more time. Charges into the ring. Into the corner. Johnson meets him there with some feet. There's... as he puts Starr down. And that is it. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, larger than life, Jermaine Johnson.
Well, a tremendous victory for one half of the tag team champions what wrestling should be, as larger-than-life Jermaine Johnson comes out victorious in this one-on-one confrontation with the brass bull Bobby Starr. Did Bobby Starr learn anything from this confrontation that he can take with him into Redemption on September 14th? That remains to be seen, and we will still see later on tonight the other half of this tag team captain's match as the Bronze Bull will face Lights Out Jordan Jacobs in another one-on-one confrontation. America looks very pleased with the victory from her man. But you know she's got to be worrying about Redemption as well. Dog collar match with Angel Blue for the IZW Queen's Tiara. As well as the other members of Impact Elite having all their big time matches. We'll talk about them later on in the show. And I seem to be being joined.
And at Redemption, that's what's gonna happen, because me and Lights Out George Jacobs are what wrestling should be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the words of one half of your tag team champions, Jermaine Johnson. Thank you for interfering in my business. Valiant effort by the Brass Bulls. Thanks to the crowd and thank them for their support.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, Phoenix. Phoenix, you've been out of the Impact Division title picture since your ladder match the week after Evolution. I wanted to get your thoughts on that.
My thoughts. One word. Justice. And justice will be served to Kevin Morgan. As you saw in that ladder match after Evolution, I was on the top, had the belt in my hands, about to save the Impact Division title and bring it back around the waist of justice. Until that big Frankenstein fiend, Kevin Morgan, pushed the ladder over. And you know what? Angel Camacho, Drake Gallows, and Montego Sika all have a shot at Kevin Morgan. Well, the Phoenix wants to dish out his justice tonight at Kevin Morgan.
So you're challenging Kevin Morgan to a match and you want that tonight?
You're straight. I want it tonight. I want
it. You want me? You want me? You don't fear me? Do you not? You don't fear me? You will fear me. You will fear me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to say right now. Phoenix backstage preparing to challenge Kevin Morgan for a one-on-one match, but that appears to not be happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, big business, Damon Windor!
And now we are being joined by the #1 contender to the IZW Championship, Big Business Damon Windor. Again, if you follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/IZWWorld, or on Twitter at twitter.com/IZWWorld, you saw an announcement of a big announcement of some sort from this man right here. He promised to have a big surprise as he makes his way into the ring. I suppose the safe guess would be that it pertains to his championship match at Redemption. Let's hear what the big man has to say.
Woo! We got a hot crowd in the Impact Arena tonight. Once again, it is big time in the Impact Arena. You know, what big time's about is big time is about grabbing a hold of opportunity when it presents itself to you. It's about facing things head on. It's the time where you get tested and you find out your true value. That's what big time's about. My big time moment, my moment came at a show called Evolution. I was locked inside the impact chamber with the natural born leader, your IZW champion. And everything up until that moment now seems like a grainy, black and white old film. And then I grabbed him by his throat, I choke-slammed him in the middle of this ring, and as the referee's hand counted the 1, 2, 3, my entire world changed. It was like I went from that black and white haze into a world of vivid, blinding color. I looked around in this brand new world and I saw brand new things. I saw things I'd never seen. And then I looked and I saw a treacherous, long road ahead of me, fraught with peril. A road paved in gold. And I knew that that road was not just any road. I knew that it was going to be dangerous. I knew I might get hurt, but that road was my road to redemption. So as I looked upon the road lined in golden bricks, a yellow brick road, if you will, I started my journey toward redemption. And of course, all the flying monkeys in Impact Elite were thrown my way. Those two stupid chimpanzees, Jordan Jacobs and Jermaine Johnson. That big mute gorilla, the Convict. And don't forget that big stupid ape, Kevin Morgan.
He actually was an ape one time.
You know what? That was my first test. See, I reached inside myself and I found my heart. And I used my heart to overcome and send them back where they came from with their tails between their legs. But that's not the last challenge I would face on my path to redemption. Oh no, because I came across a vile, disgusting, ugly, broomstick-riding witch named Erica. She did everything in her power. She doesn't want me to be in this spot. She doesn't want me to be the #1 contender. She never wants me to get my shot. So I had to reach down again and I had to use my brains. I had to cut her off at every pass and I had to make sure I secured my spot at redemption. So as I near the end of my road to redemption, I come up upon a giant castle, bathed in green. Does that look familiar to anybody? The Emerald City, where you stand right now. The place where right now Johnny Z reigns supreme. the place he would call his kingdom, his empire. And I stood outside the gates of that city, and I reached down one last time, and I found courage. I found the courage to kick in the door, to storm that Emerald City, and to stand face to face with the great and powerful Z. And you see, Johnny, I found the courage to stand up to you, Johnny Z, you master manipulator, you puppeteer, you comfortable liar, and say no. Your reign will not continue. Your reign comes to an end September 14th, and I will be the man to take you down.
Some very strong words there.
Because September 14th, Johnny, you will be face to face with big business. And with the entire IZW world chanting my name, I will stand before you and I will pull back that curtain. People will see through the lies, through the smoke and the mirrors, and they will see you for the scared little man that you are. Because you see, Johnny, I see through your lies. I know that you say that you built Impact Elite around you because they're the best and the brightest. They're the best IZW's ever seen, right? And they're going to protect your legacy. Well, that is complete BS. Because you know what? You put those people around you because they're stupid enough to believe you. Because you are scared, John. You are scared because you know that that championship around your waist is one that you have never earned. It's a championship you do not deserve. That championship was born inside this ring. That championship was forged on the blood, sweat, and the tears of all the warriors who have stepped in this ring. And you people, you deserve better than Johnny Z. That title is a badge of honor. It is a symbol of respect. It is not some trinket to be bought and sold so that you can put it up on your wall and look at it when you go to bed at night so that you can feel good about yourself. So that you can walk around and call yourself champion. September 14th, at Redemption, I will bring that championship back to a place of honor. Back to a place of respect. I will bring it back to the IZW world. I will bring the IZW championship home.
I have never heard Damon Windor so passionate about anything before. He recognizes the opportunity standing in front of him. But I guess our champion, our founder, our natural born leader has heard enough. Maybe just Erica.
Just who do you think you are? You are not elite. You are below expectations. And you do not deserve to speak to the owner, the founder, the savior, the natural born leader, Johnny Z.
Real quick, when you came out, there was a big puff of smoke right in front of you. Somebody didn't spill water on you, did they? I don't want you to melt. Oh, that's right, it doesn't take water to melt you, does it? It just takes a couple of Tic Tacs.
Ha, ha, ha. Damon Windor, you do not deserve to speak nor be in the presence of Johnny Z. Quite honestly, I see you as a complete waste of time. So I've decided that you deserve nothing. Nothing but pain and suffering. So I've decided tonight, in the main event, you will face this man.
Oh, no. Fans, that is the Convict. And that is probably the biggest challenge that big business Damon Windor has faced one-on-one.
And after tonight, we'll see if you even make it to redemption.
I think all the bravado just went away from big business Damon Windor. But he's not backing down. He recognizes the challenge. Fans, that is your main event tonight. Damon Windor versus the Convict, one-on-one. That'll be an outstanding battle of the super heavyweights. As Windor prepares himself to challenge IZW champion Johnny Z at Redemption, September 14th. Not feel comfortable around Pat America's very dangerous individual there. But it appears that Windor is not backing down. He is prepared, and he is ready to face any challenge thrown his way. fans, as I was saying, 2 massive dates to mark on your calendar. September 14th, Redemption. We'll talk more about the matches that have just been signed tonight for that in a moment. But then March 15th, 2014, we will have a celebration of 10 years worth of IZW action at Coronation at the Great Plains Coliseum, a tremendous show. But you're definitely going to want to be here September 14th, as we just heard, a fatal 4-way match for the Impact Division signed, a dog collar girls match for the Tiara sign. We already knew Johnny Z was defending the IZW Championship against Damon Windor. Team Bull, what wrestling should be for the Tag Team Championships. It just gets better and better and better as we get week closer and closer to Redemption right here on September 14th. If you can't be here in the Impact Arena, tune in, GFL.TV. Make sure that you do not miss this amazing show. Everything's going to change after Redemption. Well, fans, we still got later on to come tonight. We've still got later on to come tonight another captain's match with the Bronze Bull taking on Lights Out Jordan Jacobs. And then you just saw announced by Madam Commissioner Queen Erica the main event, Damon Windor facing his biggest challenge in the Convict one-on-one. That will be our main event tonight as Windor prepares for that IZW Championship match in Redemption.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is the worst in the world, Copycat!
Comments from the worst in the world, Copycat, pertaining to
I just don't understand you, Rage. I invite you here, back in the sanctuary, to be a part of Nemesis. 10 times better of a nemesis that's ever been a nemesis. But that's fine. You ran out of here again, just like when Damien Morte ran you out of IZW before. Back to work. Back to show everyone why I am the worst in the world in a wrestling ring when I defeat Drake Gallows tonight. And I'm gonna become the #1 contender to be the IZW Impact Division Champion. You're gonna learn today.
fans, the words there from Copycat. He believes that Rage Logan is done. He still believes Rage Logan is the one who ran over Damien Morte. But that's all apparently in the background for him as he makes his focus now and the Impact Division Championship held by Drake Gallows. Speaking of Drake Gallows, this will be a one-on-one champion or a non-title match, excuse me.
And his opponent, he is your IZW Impact Division Champion, Drake Gallows!
This young man so quickly in IZW upon entering, climbing to the top of the ladder, quite literally, in order to secure the IZW Impact Division Championship and now with around his waist. Unfortunately for him, he wasn't able to keep it around his waist shortly after winning it, as the year before, Kevin Morgan seems to have made it his point to use that title belt as a weapon in order to inflict pain and fear upon other competitors that he will face in the ring. People like Montego Sika, people like Angel Camacho, and obviously people like your respected champion, Drake Gallows. Copycat and Gallows are two of the three competitors in it for the ladder match to fulfill that vacant IZW Impact Division Championship. Back at Evolution. Fans, I'm getting a word in my ear. Hang on, let me listen to this. Okay, the #1 John McHale wants me to clarify. He's been listening to the broadcast. The women's match is a dog collar chain match. Just to make absolutely clear on that, the women's match signed between Erica and Angel Blue for Redemption. A dog collar chain match. First time ever in IZW, and I believe first time ever in the state of Oklahoma. It's been a great contest between two young very hungry individuals. Drake Gallows, even though he is the Impact Division champion, he still wants to prove himself. He's still a relatively new face here in IZW. And he wants to make it known that he will face any and all competitors for that title. Copycat believed almost at the beginning of the year that he was destined to win that Impact Division championship. And has yet to actually end up around his waist. The other member of that triple threat ladder match, Phoenix, apparently put out after he was supposed to face Kevin Morgan tonight. Kevin Morgan slammed Phoenix twice into the brick wall in the interview area, in the backstage area here at the Impact Arena. And I have yet to get word on the physical condition of Phoenix, but I'm certain that it's not good enough to compete. I'll bring you an update as soon as we have one.
Worst in the world!
I truly do not understand how somebody can take pride in declaring themselves the worst in the world. The Copycat certainly seems to do that. He's not about making friends and influencing people. He's about setting out and proving himself to be, well, a deceitful, underhanded individual. He also wants to be the new Impact Division champion. Copycat in complete control of this match here. Keeping Gallows down on the mat. Referee needs to check those shoulders. And now bridging over. Applying extra torque to that left arm. That overhand wrist lock.
Give up, buddy. What are you messing with?
Drake Gallows now in control of that arm ringer. Gallows just, oh, big knee to the back of Gallows. Only good enough for two. I'm actually a little surprised that both of these men have chosen to go essentially to the mat route. Both of them are very successful high flyers. I expected a bit more aerial activity in the match. Maybe they're both just a little bit cautious and recently faced each other in those triple threat ladder matches. Oh! And just the disgrace. That move is not exactly a physically demanding move, but it's just disgracing to the person who applied it to.
We're out of the great chance at all.
Nice rally there by Drake Gallows. He takes Copycat down. Hooks the near leg. Cannot get the full pressure in there.
Come on, Drake. Come on, Drake.
Gallows has got to be worried at some level when it comes to the match that he will be having to face at Redemption. The individuals that he will be facing, Montego Sika, another high flyer, Angel Camacho, a man that Drake Gallows has had many encounters with. He's a big man. He also can fly pretty well. And then the image of Lord Kevin Morgan, who simply wants to be brutal. I wonder if Morgan really is focused on winning that championship, or he just wants to hurt everyone. Wants to make everyone fear him. Thus, actions like the attack on Phoenix backstage. That it? No. Referee Chance Snodgrass says that's only two. That was a very close pinfall there. Very close. Good referee by Chance Snodgrass. Takeover there, something like a butterfly DDT, putting Copycat down on his forehead. Gallows now working on the head. Scoops up Copycat, puts him down in the middle of the ring. Goes for a leg drop. The Copy rolls out of the way. Delivers a leg lariat of his own. Again, only two, several close two counts from these very evenly matched competitors.
Hey, one, two, three. Do your job, man. Do your damn job.
Well, Copycat is not happy with the referee. And if he mouths off to him again like that, I wouldn't be surprised if the referee is disqualified. It goes for an elbow from the second rope. But I think maybe in the opportunity that he took to exchange a verbal blow with the referee, that gave Drake Gallows the opportunity to rest up and to come out of the area of impact. Gallows put down by Copycat. Only two again. Both of these men searching for that one mistake, looking for that one bit of error they can capitalize on. Nice reversals there as you see a swinging neck breaker by Drake Gallows. Copycat laying prone in the middle of the ring. Gallows maybe looking for the high rent district. No, apparently not. He waits for Copycat to get back to his feet. Innovative offense by Copycat as he puts Gallows down. Once again, only good enough for two. What is it going to take for one of these young men to be victorious in this match? Gallows driving the face of Copycat into the mat. Attempt after attempt. Now both men cross. Oh, Gallows goes for a clothesline. Now he gets him down.
One, two.
Both men down in the center of the ring. Whichever one is able to get to their feet first will certainly help. Oh no. Fans, that's the image of war. Kevin Morgan making his way to this match. Now, come on. These two men are having an outstanding match in the ring as Kevin Morgan positions himself between the two and he knocks down Gallows. Takes the head off of Copycat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the result of the match is a no contest.
No surprise there. No contest ruled by the referee. But Kevin Morgan doesn't care about wins or losses. Kevin Morgan is just here to provide pain, to dish out punishment, and to show everyone, in his mind, he is the rightful Impact Division champion. Emphasis on impact. Saw a detonator there on Copycat. And now, like a rag doll, he just throws Drake Gallows into the corner. Bell rings futilely, but Kevin Morgan isn't listening. He doesn't care. He's here to commit acts of brutality, and now he's got the belt. Kevin Morgan with the championship belt. He has used this belt as a weapon for several weeks. Oh, look like he was going to slam it into Drake Gallows, instead turns around and puts it upside the head of Copycat.
Hey, he used to have a belt like that a long time ago.
And now the whips begin. Come on, this is completely out of control. We have got to get somebody to assist in here. Blow after blow to the Copycat. Well, I guess the message has been delivered as Kevin Morgan lays out both champions and a man who definitely wants to be a challenger. He is not in that fatal four-way match that will be happening at Redemption, but he still believes himself to be a top challenger to the Impact Championship. Body playing thrown there in the ring. Copycat. And the champion Drake Gallows up in the corner. Both men annihilated by the Image of War, Kevin Morgan. Fans here are sitting in kind of a silent manner. There's not this kind of a hush noise falling over them as they just witnessed both Drake Gallows and Copycat annihilated by the Image of War, Kevin Morgan. They've seen everything that Kevin Morgan has dished out. But Drake Gallows now back up to his feet, and Copycat looking to make his way up as well. I can see that from my vantage point. Both of these men took everything from the Image of War. And I suspect that they, especially Drake Gallows on September 14th, will have a lot more to dish out in that fatal four-way match that's coming up for the Impact Division Championship. Still to come later tonight, we've got the Bronze Bull taking on Lights Out Jordan Jacobs one-on-one, a captain's match as we lead into the Tag Team Championship match at Redemption. And then our main event, Big Business Damon Windor faces the toughest challenge that he's got as he has a one-on-one confrontation with the Convict. Big Business Damon Windor looking for the path, looking to unseat IZW champion Johnny Z, but the Convict represents a huge roadblock in his way. Will he be able to overcome that roadblock? We've got to wait till the main event to find out. I think we've also got that dog collar chain match between Angel Blue and Madam Commissioner Erica. That's at Redemption as well, announced tonight by Co-Commissioner Sean McHale. First time ever in IZW, dog collar chain match between two women. And I can't wait to see that one happen as well.
What?
Fans, oh dear. I'm not sure what's happening right here. It's not on my format. We hear the music of Impact Elite. Someone making their way through the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is the number one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, representing Impact Elite, he is one half of your IZW Tag Team champion, Lights Out Jordan Jacobs.
All right, fans, as I mentioned earlier, this other captain's match, Lights Out Jordan Jacobs to take on the Bronze Bull one-on-one. Another opportunity for Team Bull to scout some of the weaknesses, some of the potential flaws in the members of what wrestling should be. Jordan Jacobs, your 2013 Impact Player of the Year. He's got a very, very tough challenge ahead of him. The former six-time IZW champion, the Bronze Bull. Let's go out of the Impact Arena as we await the arrival of the Bronze Bull. robe, gold sequins, and the leaves around the head of the Bronze Bull as he makes his way to the ring. And you know he is thinking about the plans for the celebration after they win the IZW Tag Team Championships. You can submit those celebration ideas to the Bronze Bull's Twitter at BronzeBull_AN, or you can submit it also to Bobby Starr's Twitter at TheBrassBull_BS. Because you certainly want your voice to be heard. We want all the members of the IZW world to be heard. Please make sure you like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/IZWWorld. Follow us on Twitter, Twitter.com/IZWWorld. Keep up with all the announcements as it pertains to the happenings here at IZW. Be sure to tune in every week here at GFL TV if you cannot be here live to see all this action live and in person. It's an amazing thing. If you're here in the area, please make your way out to the Impact Arena. It's great to watch it on the computer, but you can't beat the experience live. As you're going to see a tremendous one-on-one matchup right here. The Bronze Bull lights out Jordan Jacobs. Referee Mark Wilson calls for the bell. And immediately the fans begin in with the Jordan Sucks chant. That doesn't seem to please the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. He brushes it off, signals that he's brushing it off. As we await the first tie-up, there it is. Collar and elbow tie-up, and Jordan Jacobs. First one with an offensive maneuver on the Bronze Bull. Jordan Jacobs, a graduate of the Impact Academy Training School. I suspect he had that happen to him a lot in that training. And the Bronze Bull actually offering the arm here. Well, Jordan Jacobs not one to refuse a blatant opportunity like that as he cinches in a wrist lock. Jacobs scoop and slam in the middle of the ring. And it's back to square one for Lights Out. You can hear one of the members of the fans here calling it out for one more. And I think the Bronze Bull is going to indulge, as once again he offers the arm to Jordan Jacobs. Was he going to cover his eyes too? Well, now this time Jordan off the rope. A running arm twist. Jacobs with, oh, wow. And again, it's like a broken record. To you young fans, if you don't know what records are, I'll talk to you about that later. But Jordan Jacobs, everything he's done, well, that was finally a little bit of success. He delivers a boot out of the corner, straight to the face of the Bronze Bull, and now putting the bull down.
Who's laughing now? Who's laughing
The bull now, the victim of the pressure as Jordan Jacobs steps on his back, applies pressure to the throat, and oh! A rake to the back from the claws of your IZW Queen and co-commissioner, Mad America. Well, it hasn't done as much damage to the Bronze Bull as perhaps they had hoped, as he gets out of the way of that charge. Oh! Twice, two of them, huge back rakes. There's a third one. And Jacob says, please, please, it's safer for me outside. Well, he may think that. I'm not certain how long that's going to last, because here comes the Bronze Bull. Now a confrontation between the Bronze Bull and Madam Commissioner Erica. Uh-oh. Well, that was a mistake on the part of our commissioner, and she's crawling for her life. Erica turning, trying to get out of the way of the Bronze Bull, runs into Jordan Jacobs and runs his head into the corner post. Doing as much damage to her own man as she was hoping to do to the Bronze Bull. A vicious chop right between the pectoral muscles of Lights Out Jordan Jacobs. And now the Bronze Bull 100% in control. Jacobs changing the tactic there, driving the head into the midsection. Leapfrogs over the bull. The bull could he be going in? Sit down, applying that pressure to the back. Can he make Jacobs tap out? Jacobs is desperate to grab that rope. And at the last possible opportunity, Jacobs was able to make the bottom rope, but the Bronze Bull is not relinquishing that hold. He keeps control, puts Jacobs back on his feet. And Jacobs with a running boot right to the face of the Bronze Bull.
Come on!
Jacobs really needs to change up the game plan right here. It seems like most of what he came into this match expecting to be able to do has been unsuccessful. At this point, he has done one thing which is very intelligent. He's taken the Bronze Bull off of his feet, negating that height advantage and the possible leverage advantage that he would have. But Bronze Bull, make no mistake, is a very, very strong individual no matter where you find him. And you see him now forcing his way up, elbows into the midsection. Big scoop slam. The Bull reaching for that leg, trying to grab that leg to make the cover and hook it in. Slow to do so, and therefore Jordan Jacobs was able to escape. Bull going for the diving charge. Jacobs out of the way, into the corner himself. What's he got in mind? Both knees up to the chest of the Bronze Bull. And Jacobs now looking to capitalize. Can he do it here? Not enough, says referee Mark Wilson.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get off the floor.
Jacobs now cinching in a front face lock, looking to wear down the Bull. It's a very, very simple move, but it forces the Bull to carry the weight and the applied pressure of Jordan Jacobs. You can see the Bull fighting to try and get a vertical base. He has done so now. That will alleviate some of the pressure around the chest area, allowing the Bull to breathe a little bit easier. And just as I say that, Jacobs with repeated knee strikes into the midsection of the Bull, putting the Bull back down. It seems like Jordan Jacobs has finally found his game plan. He's finally cinched in on what he needs to do in order to keep control of the Bronze Bull. The Bull, ever a fighter. Bull, using that power, shoves Jacobs off. Spine buster. So close once again to a 3 count, but still only 2. So the Bull hoisting Jacobs up perhaps going for the greetings from Mount Olympus. Jacobs slides down, turns it into an inverted DDT. Now back to the front face lock. Again, applying pressure to the neck and obstructing the ability of the Bronze Bull to clearly and easily breathe. Bull with a running knee lift. He's got Jacobs now on the run. And the Bull signal says this is the end. Here we go again, hoisting Jacobs up. Still not enough to put him down. Kick from Jordan Jacobs as he goes up to the top rope. What's he got planned here? Perhaps a diving splash. The Bull secures him. Greetings from Mount Olympus. And that is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, the Bronze Bull.
Well, a tremendous victory for the Bronze Bull as he signals the fans. And a split decision tonight for Team Bull and what wrestling should be. One victory apiece, nothing settled there in the singles competition. We await September 14th and the Tag Team Championships being on the line, where we will finally get the resolution to the conflict between Team Bull and what wrestling should be. Bull quite pleased with his victory, as well he should be. It was hard fought. And in the ring, lights out Jordan Jacobs. Well, I think he needs a nap. See the words being exchanged by Madam Commissioner Erica.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest this time, Double D. Double D, earlier tonight we saw you had words with Brandon Bishop. Didn't really end in your favor. With your match coming up on September 14th, I wanted to see how you felt about that.
How do I feel about it? Well, for as much as I hate Brandon Bishop, there's one thing I have to give him credit. One thing I gotta give him credit for. And that's it being a master manipulator. Hell, he's even started to get under my skin, which is damn near impossible. He's come with his free t-shirts. He's come with his Facebook messages. He's come with all the gifts and all the well wishes, all this mask that he's trying to put up for all the fans, all the members of the force out there. They don't believe it. I don't believe it. As strong as a manipulator as he is, the force is simply stronger. And all the words he has, all the jokes he has, all the t-shirts, the gifts, the Facebook messages, all that crap. September 14th at Redemption, Brandon Bishop versus the captain of the force, Double D, one-on-one. None of it matters. None of it matters. All that matters is that man to man, I am going to kick your ass. And after that, and after I teach you why you always respect the force, you can crawl back into that hole you came from and go force yourself.
Yeah, man, look at you all happy. Yeah, give me that.
That's my water, Sean.
Yeah, guess what? It's my water now. Because you know what you did? You threw a monkey wrench into Redemption. You threw a monkey wrench in it. You know why? Because
I'm gonna get Drake Gallows and get to kick his ass and take the title?
Nobody ever said you was the smartest dude. And I ain't gonna start. Because tonight, at Redemption, it's gonna be, instead of a fatal four-way, a 6-pack challenge. That's right. Because not only you get Montego Zika and Angel Camacho and Drake Gallows, now you're getting Copycat and the Phoenix. That's right. 6-pack challenge. Good luck, buddy. Yeah.
Well, fans, it just keeps getting better and better right here at the Impact Arena tonight. Now a 6-pack challenge. Drake Gallows having to face all these different competitors. His Impact Division Championship on the line. And I don't think this worked out the way Kevin Morgan expected it to. Now he's got to fight his way through several other people in order to put that belt around his waist. That's coming up at Redemption, September 14th, our next big pay-per-view match. And you do not want to miss what all has been here. Let me run down the card once again. IZW Championship, Johnny Z defending against Big Business Damon Windor. Dog collar chain match, first time ever with the women. Angel Blue versus Erica. Tag team titles on the line. What Wrestling Should Be versus Team Bull. Now it's a 6-pack challenge for the Impact Division Championship. It's amazing. Well, fans, we've been waiting for this main event with Damon Windor and the Convict, and I think it's about time. We want to get to this main event right about now. Fans, we don't want to wait around. Let's get right into the action. I thought this was going to be the main event. I guess Kevin Morgan has more to do. He was supposed to face Phoenix tonight, but he eliminated Phoenix from competition. Now he makes his way back out to the ring. Came out earlier and absolutely demolished Drake Gallows and Copycat. Image of War standing very menacingly on the ring apron before making his way over the top rope and into the ring. But why is he?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, with a 20-minute time limit. Already standing in the ring representing Impact Elite, he's Kevin Morgan. And his opponent, one from the East-West Players, Soto Miyagi.
Oh, this is an unexpected match, as the Image of War, Kevin Morgan, will be taking on Soto Miyagi. I have to admire Miyagi's guts. He steps into the ring with one of the two most devastating forces, physical forces, in IZW today. And Soto Miyagi certainly prepared. Shows respect and bows to his opponent. You see the complete lack of emotion on the face of the Image of War, Kevin Morgan, as Soto Miyagi attempting some blows to the chest. Oh! A devastating clothesline from the Image of War, who simply picks Miyagi up by the throat and carries him to the corner. Picked him up by the head. Almost a brain claw. Pretty sure Soto Miyagi does not know where he is right now. Morgan hoisting Miyagi up. Full extension and a release powerbomb. Referee checking on Miyagi. Miyagi apparently signals that he will continue. And look at Morgan waiting for Miyagi to get back to his feet. Almost like a lion with its prey. As he picks Miyagi up, and again! A detonator in the middle of the ring. Come on, Kevin, enough is enough. You've proven your point. Well, there's a third one. Just pin the man and be done with it.
You will fear me.
I'm pretty sure that Kevin Morgan would get more fear out of Soto. Where's Morgan going? Morgan has put Soto Miyagi down in the middle of the ring, and he just walks away. He could easily have pinned him, but he just goes to the back. Again, it seems like victories aren't important to Kevin Morgan. Punishment is. Pain is. And he doesn't really look like the winner, but Soto Miyagi wins this match by countout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner due to a countout, Soto Miyagi.
Kevin Morgan has made it very clear that he doesn't want to waste time with individuals he feels are beneath him. He has his eyes on the Impact Division Championship, on Great Gallows, and on that six-pack challenge that comes at Redemption, September 14th. Soto Miyagi finding it very, very difficult to make his way back to his feet, unable to do so. Here comes referee Mark Wilson. Since Jan Sandras taking care, there could be some very serious internal injuries after those vicious choke slams that he took. You see Mark Wilson and our ringside crew carefully moving Soto Miyagi from the ring, giving him support and helping him on his way to the back and getting checked out with our medical physician back there.
Injustices that plague me. I am the rightful queen and Madam Commissioner Erica. I am an elite person. I give to charity. I save people from tornadoes. I give lessons in life. And now I have another thing to stress about. Well, tonight, you are going to relieve me of one of my stressors. Come here. Come here. You are going to do an amazing job tonight because I have every ounce of confidence that you will go out there and destroy and rid IZW and Impact Elite of big business Damon Windor. And when you do, you'll be one step closer to being a free man. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Just go. Go. I don't understand why you have to do that. You're not a dog. You're not a puppy. I hate puppies.
Well, fans, you saw the words of Madam Commissioner Erica. She has plans for the Convict later tonight in our main event still to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michaels.
Now making his way right back to the ring after his victory at the beginning of the show over Double D, we have the Hall of Famer, the leader of the Old School Assassins, Bad Brad Michaels, looking very dapper, and obviously making his way to the ring to address the crowd. I do not know what Mr. Michaels wants to say, but knowing Mr. Michaels as I do, I'm sure he has a lot to say. So let's hear what it is that's on his mind.
You know, I shouldn't be surprised because this lack of respect and this lack of intelligence from the IZW world is exactly why I'm out here tonight. You people just don't get it. I am a bona fide Hall of Famer, baby! My picture's on the wall in an elite group. So sometimes I make things happen. Ask anybody back there. If I want something, I get it. I'm tired of you people not showing me the respect and not recognizing my status, not recognizing my talent, and not recognizing the fact that I am a Hall of Famer, baby! Maybe you didn't see what happened out here earlier tonight. No, what I did earlier tonight was I got a pinfall victory over a former IZW champion, Double D. Last week, I went toe-to-toe with the #1 contender at Redemption, Big Business Damon Windor. You people are too stupid to understand what all of that means, but what that means is I am a contender. I should be in contention for a title match. So what I'm gonna do is I'm laying out an open challenge. I know that at Redemption, my old friend Johnny Z, the IZW champion, is gonna steamroll right through Damon Windor and still hold the championship. So what I'm doing here tonight, and I'm sure he would graciously accept, we go way back because I have the respect for that man that you people don't. I have the respect for that man that the boys in the back don't. I have the respect for Johnny Z that Damon Windor doesn't. So after Johnny Z beats Damon Windor, after he retains the IZW championship at Redemption, we're gonna go on to Halloween Hangover, and I'm throwing my name in the hat. Bad Brad Michaels, the CEO of the OSA, your IZW Hall of Famer, versus the IZW champion, the leader, the natural-born leader, Johnny Z. Halloween Hangover, baby. I know he's gonna accept, and I know you people are gonna get the match of a lifetime.
Well, that would be what? Well, I guess our commissioner, Sean McHale, co-commissioner Sean McHale, has a little problem with this situation. He came out earlier to force Erica to defend her crown in that dog collar chain match. And now he comes out to confront Bad Brad Michaels, who issued an open challenge to the natural-born leader Johnny Z for after Redemption. That would be a tremendous matchup to see.
Why are you even out here? Are you out here to make the match for Halloween Hangover? Because if not, you just need to go back where you came from.
Just go back there.
Yeah, just go back there.
You know what? I know you're a Hall of Famer. Hell, I see your photo over there. You know, it's a good shot. It's a good shot of you over there.
Well, it's about time somebody recognized that.
You know what? Get your mug up there. Doesn't mean you a shot caller, if you will. You know, that's what being a co-commissioner is. I call the shots around here. I'm what you would call the boss.
Eric's the boss. Johnny Z's the boss. You're not the boss.
Oh, I'm a boss. I'm a boss. And with that being said, you know, I have watched you come out here making your challenges like you have nothing on your shoulders, nothing prying on your back. There's nothing hanging in your mind. It's like you forget everything you've done in the last month. You know, you just don't get it, man. There is an individual that we all know and love, Randy Price, who has given everything he has to this damn company. Who? You know exactly who I'm talking about. Randy Price.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. That guy. You know what? Yeah, that's what you did. You know what? You put us in quite a situation here. Yeah, you know what? I've been talking to our legal department, the owners at IZW. We're not for sure how to really to deal with this right now. So you put us in a situation where you're making us maybe liable for some situations that really was your doing.
That's why my picture's on the wall. That was my doing. I'm the man that ended Randy Price's career.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't announce that too much on camera because you know what? When lawsuits start getting handed out, and you know a lot about lawsuits there, don't you, buddy?
It's very true.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not. I'm just saying, you know, there might be some things going on, and in IZW's best interest, you know, we've been thinking of maybe some alternatives, you know, for you.
You know what, Dom DeLuise? Why don't you follow the example of your head and come to a point?
Dom DeLuise. You know what? I got a great point. Brad, have you heard of the old saying, out of sight, out of mind?
What do you mean by that?
Oh my! Are you serious? It is! It's the old school sucker, Randy Price! We haven't seen him since Evolution when he took 2 Piledrivers on the concrete floor at the hands of Bad Brad Michaels. But Randy Price has made his return to the Impact Arena.
The last thing that I want to see is Bad Brad Michaels leaving IZW. Seeing how that's the only reason that I'm here tonight. September 14th, Brad, Redemption, I want your ass in this ring.
Whoa. Hey, Randy, as much as I would like to do that.
Shut up, Crap Flap! See, I've got a bone to pick. See, I didn't sit in a hospital bed for another week by the hands of this crap flap for nothing. I have been going to doctor visits on a weekly basis just to find out that Bad Brad Michaels isn't here anymore. You can't kick him out of here. No lawsuits. Nothing. You leave him just where he's at. See, I don't care. I didn't wake up every single morning and struggle to get out of bed for the second time in a year because of you. See, I didn't have all these damn MRIs and the CAT scans that I've had to go through to figure out what's wrong with me because of you, just to find out that I come back to IZW and Bad Brad Michaels is gone. See, I don't care. I don't care what I have to do, Sean. I don't care what it is that I need to do to get him in this ring. I'll sign anything I have to. I'll sign waivers. I'll make it so that you're not liable, so that Impact Zone Wrestling isn't liable, so that Bad Brad Michaels isn't liable. I'll do what I have to get my hands on you one more time.
Randy.
Are you really that stupid?
Randy.
I think you're mistaking who the one who's stupid here.
Randy, man, sign whatever you want, man. There's no way that we're gonna sanction that match.
And I don't expect that you would, Sean. See, that's why I'm suggesting that we have a nice, old-fashioned, old-school, unsanctioned street fight.
Well, that's a tremendous
Sean, all I need is a place to do it.
So you're saying you're gonna sign the waivers and we don't have to sanction it?
I don't care. Whatever I have to do, I'll sign anything in the world to get this crap flat back in the ring.
So let's just say at Redemption, I may have some time available here in the ring, and all of a sudden a fight breaks out. An unsanctioned street fight.
Unsanctioned. Nobody's held liable at all. Anything can happen, Sean.
Yeah, it ain't nobody's fault. At Redemption, yeah, an unsanctioned old school street fight. Yeah, yeah, that's booked. Yeah, I mean, it's not booked. I mean, it's just happened to break out. It just happened to break.
I'll see your ass here.
Randy. Hey, Randy, not today. Hey, wait till Redemption. And if y'all just go, yeah, just wait. Y'all, you go your way, and you go your way. You go your way, and you go your way. Y'all just dumbest thing you could have ever done. Just eat the piece.
Oh my, Randy Price! Delivering a Piledriver to Brad Michaels! Putting the old school assassin down in the middle of the ring. Fans, it appears we have yet another match for Redemption. An unsanctioned street fight. IZW cannot be held liable. Randy Price versus Brad Michaels. The battle of old school, one-on-one in that ring. And it will get absolutely brutal because there's no one that's going to be able to step in and say you can't do this. You see Randy Price leading the chance of OSA. Or actually OSS, old school suckers. And the prone body of Brad Michaels in the ring. So yet another big match signed for Redemption, announced for September 14th.
September 14th, the Impact Arena holds a plethora of excitement with IZW's Redemption. And the seat you need is a VIP. $12 get you a ringside seat, and at 5 p.m., you can meet Brandon Bishop and the captain of the Force, Double D. $20 VIPs get all this, and we'll throw in a one-night-only Redemption t-shirt. Call 6997-IZW and reserve while you can, because the VIP is the seat you need. September 14th at IZW's Redemption. Impact Zone Wrestling every Saturday night in Lawton, Oklahoma. Be a part of the live broadcasts and TV tapings at the Impact Arena. Visit IZWrestling.com or go to GFL.TV any day of the week to catch us on demand and relive the Impact. Did we mention Impact? With all this exhilarating live action entertainment, your Saturday should never go to waste again. Spend it with IZW and feel the impact.
I just don't see how we're gonna be able to pay any of these bills.
I guess we could sell my wedding ring.
Yes! Sell your gold to me so that I may melt it down into liquid profits.
It's a cash emergency. Super Pawn Woman to the rescue.
When you need fast cash, don't be pressured into selling your gold. Bring it to Maverick Pawn. With their fast, friendly staff, will give you a loan on your precious valuables so you don't lose them forever.
Great deals!
Fast cash!
It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
Every Saturday night, this is who we are.
Summer's almost over, but the heat picks up September 14th at IZW's Redemption. Words turn to fists when Brandon Bishop faces Double D. Randy Price settles the score with Brad Michaels in an unsanctioned street fight. Angel Blue and Erica in a dog collar chain match. And all championships on the line. A six-pack challenge for the Impact Division Championship. What Wrestling Should Be tries to keep the tag team championships from Team Bull. And Damon Windor reaches for glory when he faces IZW champion Johnny Z. See the hottest show of the summer, Saturday, September 14th at IZW's Redemption.
Well, fans, you saw it right there, the complete card for IZW Redemption. It's going to be an amazing show, September 14th, and it seems like every time we turn around, there's another big match signed. Now we've got an unsanctioned street fight between Brad Michaels and the old school sucker Randy Price. IZW's hands are tied. They can't do anything to stop these two from tearing into each other. You're also going to see the first ever dog collar chain match in women's history here in IZW, as well as all titles on the line. That very personal conflict between Double D and Brandon Bishop. So much more. Fans, we thank you for tuning in. We want you here every single week. If you can't be here at Lawton at the IZW Arena, please tune in at GFL.TV so you can keep up with all the action. But I think it's time now for the main event. We've got this thing that was set up earlier by Madam Commissioner Erica. Let's go to the action right now as we see big business Damon Windor step in the ring for the biggest challenge of his career.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event, and it is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, he is big business, Damon Windor.
Big business Damon Windor about to step in the ring to face the most physical conflict, physically intense competitor that he has ever faced. But he shows no fear. He is ready, he is prepared. He knows that all steps lead straight to redemption and the IZW Championship that Johnny Z has around his waist.
Give him back to Christmas.
And here comes his opponent. I'm going to scoot way over to the right because I do not like this man. He makes me very, very, very nervous. I'm very scared that perhaps...
And his opponent, representing Impact Elite, he is Convict!
The Convict standing emotionless at the top of the ramp, accompanied by Madam Commissioner Erica. She has some sort of control over him, but she seems to be the only one. As long as she stands between him and me, I am perfectly fine. And I will say thank you, Erica. That's not the only time I'll say that. The Convict slowly and methodically making his way down the ramp to the ring. Convict has been an absolute force of nature since entering IZW. He is a former Impact Division champion, as well as a former IZW champion. It was actually he that is responsible for Johnny Z being the current IZW champion. He simply handed the belt to him. And since day one, this man has very, very rarely been put down to defeat. Double D was able to accomplish it, but very few other times as the Convict tasted the non-victorious end of these confrontations. Just look at the size. I mean, Damon Windor is no small guy. He is huge. That's why he and Kevin Morgan were a big business. But the Convict is just as big, just as tall, actually bigger around. He's got to be in excess of 350 pounds. And what now? enough that Damon Windor's got to deal with Madam Commissioner Erica out there. Now does he have to deal with the rest of Impact Elite coming out? Oh, here's the music is playing. Oh, there he is. There you see him, the founder, the owner, the natural-born leader, and the IZW champion, Johnny Z. And apparently I'm going to be joined at the broadcast booth by the IZW champion.
Right there. IZW champion now. IZW champion after I get done with Damon Windor.
Well, Mr. Z, it's a pleasure to have you up here at the broadcast booth as we are about to see your opponent at Redemption.
Well, trust me, it is not my pleasure to be here alongside you, Mr. Burnham. It is my pleasure, however, to be here at my show, IZW Adrenaline, every Saturday night. It is also going to be my pleasure to watch Convict destroy this wannabe, this false prophet Damon Windor that goes around telling lies, telling everyone how he's going to take my holy grail, my IZW championship, September 14th, Mr. Burnham.
Well, that remains to be seen. Right now, Damon Windor showing no fear, not backing down from the force of nature that is the Convict. And he starts right in, powerful right hands. Swing and a miss by the Convict.
Now look at that, all feeble, failed attempts. He's got no faith, Burnham, no belief in himself. This means nothing. The Convict, he's just toying with him. Watch, wait, learn.
You say that the Convict is toying with him. I see that the Convict is absorbing a lot of punishment from Damon Windor. He has yet to actually go off of his feet as he steps out of the corner. Oh!
Well, you see,
look
at this. You see, the Convict is used to punishment, Burnham. However, Damon Windor is not. Damon Windor is a failure in life, a failure here in IZW, a failure, period. And it's because he's never been able to endure pain. He's never been able to endure struggle. He's never been able to overcome like the Convict has.
Do you think that maybe you're underestimating your opponent on September 14th? You seem to be giving him no credit whatsoever.
Of course I'm not giving him any credit, Burnham. I'm the savior. Not only the savior of IZW, not only the savior of Impact Elite, I am the savior of wrestling, period. Damon Windor is beneath me, just as all these fans are beneath me, just as you're beneath me.
Right now, it seems like the Convict is trying to get Damon Windor beneath him. As he backs him into a corner. Irish whip corner to corner.
Look at that power. Have you ever seen a beast quite like Convict?
I never have. That's why I'm absolutely terrified of the man every time he comes through the curtains.
You should be terrified. If Damon was smart, he'd be terrified. I admit it, I'm very lucky the man's on my side. I thank Erica, just like everyone should, that she was able to bring the Convict into Impact Elite.
Oh, wow. Huge splash. With the power of Damon Windor as he scoots out the back door.
Oh, don't worry, he'll quit. He'll quit soon enough like he does at everything else.
Massive headbutt there by the Convict as he's got Windor rocking on the ropes and now just choking him across the top.
You know, Damon Windor might not even make it to Redemption, Mr. Burnham.
That is entirely possible if this match continues this way.
And it will. The Convict's going to make sure it continues this way. Eric is going to make sure it continues this way. There's nothing Damon Windor or his minions can do about it.
Windsor now trying to fight back. Blows into the midsection, shoulder butt in there, and doesn't really rock the Convict. Does force him to take a step or two back. Still has yet to get him on his feet. No! Convict, though, very successful in putting Windsor down.
You know, I think the crowd's ignoring Damon Windor almost as much as Damon Windor's ignoring them.
And now again, just a blatant choke by the Convict. And back once again to the choke. Referee Mark Wilson right in there. He breaks the forward. I really have to wonder if he particularly cares about winning this match, or if he's just out here to deliver a lot of punishment. Have you or Matt and Eric have given orders simply to punish and beat down Windsor rather than actually win?
I don't give orders, Burnham. I preach messages. I give people leadership. I simply open people's eyes, open their minds to what's possible, what they can accomplish every time they get in the ring, what they should accomplish if they're doing what their Savior asked of them. However Convict interprets that is completely up to him. Let me ask you, Mr. Burnham, do you think September 14th at Redemption, Damon Windor can beat me?
I think there's a very strong opportunity for him if he lives up to the expectations
No.
he has.
Do you, speaking of expectations, you do realize he hasn't lived up to them at any point in his life. That's why as soon as I joined Impact Elite, he was the first thing thrown out like every piece of trash should be. That's why I feel he's beneath me. Now I asked you a question. Do you think he's going to beat me September 14th at Redemption?
I do not know if he will beat you. I think that he has a tremendous opportunity in front of him. Based upon the discussion that he had earlier in the ring, he certainly seems focused. He certainly seems passionate about wanting to step in that ring and beat you for that championship. If he can maintain that passion and focus, yes, I think he could put you away.
Well, then I guess you two are yet to become a follower, Burnham. But at Redemption, after you see the message that I preach in that ring, you, like everyone else, will be forced to bow down. These people, they follow like sheep. You hear how they cheer this false prophet? You, like all of them, will be forced to bow down and worship me, the true Savior of wrestling.
The man you call the false prophet certainly seemed to have the Convict on the ropes.
Did.
Very true.
I better be number one in the top 50, Burnham. No one else should be number one but me. Why are we even talking about this guy? We should be talking about my candidacy for number one in the Oakland Fan Top 50. I'm a dual champion in this state. Dual company champion.
Yes, you are.
Mid-South champion, IZW champion. Why are we even talking about some chump that doesn't even have a chance to take either one of those straps from me?
And again, I think perhaps you're underestimating the ability of Damon Windor. That remains to be seen. Right now, a vice-like grip.
Listen to these people chant like sheep. They get behind him. Do they follow any false prophet that comes on? Didn't they do this for Double D before? And look at where Double D's at now. Out, flailing in the wind with no direction, just wishing that he still had the Savior in his life. That's where Damon Windor's going to be after September 14th.
Windor ducks that clothesline. Oh my!
I must admit, that's pretty impressive.
The time warp slam that he puts the Convict down. Can he do it? Has he got him? The Convict is
Look at
down.
Erica stepping into action, doing what's necessary. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Erica.
I think Erica may have bitten off more than she can
Here's
chew.
another reason Damon Windor could never be IZW champion, because he doesn't know how to focus. He's so worried about Erica right now that he just lost.
Yes, she is a major distraction. She has been so for quite a long time. Oh! Huge blow to the head of the Convict.
No.
Could he do it? He picks him up.
Oh, no, no,
puts
no.
the Convict down.
No. There's no
Can
way.
he do it?
There's no
Richard
way.
rolls over, hooks the leg. No!
That's right, baby.
How close could he be? How close could he be to taste it? And Windor now up to the top. And once again, Erica, Madam Erica.
Thank you, Erica. That's right. That's what you should say, Mr. Burnham. Thank you, Erica. Now all is lost for Damon Windor. Tonight he will just get a small taste of what it is like to be a lost soul.
Well, it does look like the Convict is on his way to putting Damon Windor away as he hooks him. Perhaps for a superplex. Windor trying to fight his way out. And he puts the Convict down. Windor trying to maintain his balance. The BFE.
No.
And once again he hooks the leg. He did it! He did it! Damon Windor just put away.
Your winner, Damon Windor.
He just put away the biggest force here in IZW, and the Convict right back up to his feet. Oh my! 15 to 20. But it's a little too late now. As the Convict did lose this match, but he has put Windor down in the ring, and now it appears perhaps the natural born leader, Johnny Z, your IZW champion, making his way to the ring.
Do it again! Shut your mouth! Get out of here! Do it again! Do it again!
Johnny Z up, delivering, I don't know, I still want to call them orders. Telling the Convict to decimate Damon Windor. As I think he's preparing for another 15 to 20. There it is.
I am the savior of professional wrestling, Damon Windor. September 14th at Redemption.
And an uncomfortable hush has fallen over the crowd here as they have seen the victorious Damon Windor put out by the Convict, by the machinations of Madam Erica, and lorded over there by the natural born savior, Johnny Z.
Hey, make this get it up. Make it
Can Damon Windor come back from, oh, come on, not more. You've done enough. Convict laying the prone body of Damon Windor in the corner. Come on, this is completely unfair. Johnny Z warming up to deliver the big boot in the corner. No! Punting the face of big business Damon Windor as his limp body falls and hangs across the top rope. Johnny Z, ever the numbers man, ever the man to try to prove that he will be victorious. He swears he will put away Damon Windor on September 14th at Redemption. as he holds the IZW Championship right there. That's the belt that will be on the line. Fans, we thank you for tuning in. We want you back here next week for IZW Adrenaline. So long from the Sooner State.